Oh, hello there, everyone. Welcome back to some more Let's Play Resident Evil. I'm not used to being what I consider a safe room without the music in it. We left off, we had managed to worm our way down here to the cave system. And now we're going to be exploring the eerie caves that we read about some time ago. Okay, and I guess this is what we'll be bringing with us to start. I think when I left off, we had... What, did I drop off the... what is it called? The shaft? I did. Okay. Alright, so I think we also discovered that there is at least a boulder waiting for us somewhere up ahead. And that we can't make our way forward through this area without a different type of crank. I think. I hope we did, because that's just certainly the case. Let's go show it off just in case I've forgotten to show it last time. We have the hexagonal hole, so we need a different type of crank. Our square crank will not work here. That means we're going back the way we came. Alright, well, Tim, let's do it. I'm going to be pausing before I enter each of these tunnels to make sure that I don't hear a hunter. I remember there being quite a few of them in these tunnels from ages ago. Another door. Where we found the shaft, and there's only one place for us to go. That's going to be down on the other side here. Yep, through that door. So let's do it. Oh, right. Today's one of the few days in which I can also leave my microphone unmuted, in so much that it's below 80 degrees outside. Fall is finally beginning to approach. It's nice not to have the AC on. Actually, it's been a pretty mild summer, if I'm being honest. We had a few heat waves. No one cares about that, Tim. Keep playing. Bunch of wires going everywhere. Down here, I guess, operating the light system.
Enrico!
Don't come any closer, Chris.
What happened?
Double crosser.
Enrico, wait. Enrico!
Umbrella.
Enrico! Double crosser?
Killed him with just one shot. Who could it be? Wait, he's holding something. Well, we've got Rebecca, Wesker, Jill, and Barry as possible suspects. Also, we should look at this. I mean, I know it's the hexagonal crank, but still. There we go. And if I remember correctly, we're gonna get a hunter right here. It might chase us out here. Okay, looks like we're safe. Just like the zombies, not every hunter can or will follow us from room to room. That one was a pretty easy one just simply to dodge. I remember one time I had to do this area without any ammunition. Or rather, I'm sorry, that was the wrong thing to say. With very low amounts of ammunition, and I began running past hunters rather than trying to fight them. Uh-oh, Tim. That's the sound that he knows I'm here. Tim, you're about to die. Hope it was worth it using those 2 bullets instead of the 3rd shotgun shell. Because you had to use it anyway. Oh, at least the boulder didn't kill us. Oh my god. And I used a poison herb with the green herb there. That was a waste. They did kind of slash his stomach open. Thankfully, we can just, you know, rub some weed on it and we'll be fine. Or spray it with some aerosol deodorant. Make the guts smell better. Let's leave the crank. Oh no, we're gonna need the crank. Let's take a first aid spray. Actually, we'll take 2 green herbs. It looked like there was another green herb up ahead of us. Poor Chris. Oh, he's getting ever-living snot beat out of him in this playlist. Doing much better in the other one, I have to say. Come on, Chris, you can take it. Wow, we are at that store. Okay. I remember this because I just did it in my other playlist. This is a flamethrower, everyone. This will be used in only this section, and by this section I mean the next several rooms. We should take advantage of it while we have it. I did not refill my shotgun, Tim. Be careful here. Huge boulder blocks the way. Huh. Well, the good news is, this is the first time this trap has ever been set off, because there's no way this would have ever have collapsed into this wall and shattered it, allowing us to actually access a new way forward. Behind this, so I think there's something we want. Oh, perfect. I didn't think I'd end up encountering Dungeons and Dragons related traps in this mansion when I first started. Giant boulders rolling into you, tunnels which have to have the entrance rotated for you to get through them. I think the last time I saw something like that was back in Land of the Lost. Not sure how that even works. How do you rotate a giant spider? And Tim, I didn't bring any herbs with me. I'm awesome. That was awesome. Whew. That was fun. Was that all the spiders? Looks like it. What do we have in here? A convenience knife. We'll need this to cut through the thick strands surrounding the door. I think you probably could have done this without... Like, you could have maybe gotten through this door without having to actually knife the spider... flame the spider to death? Blue herbs, which we don't need. There's a map of the courtyard, basement, first floor? We'll probably try to take one of these blue herbs back with us when we're done with this area. Assuming we don't get our heads lopped off again by the hunters. I know I mentioned it before, but I wonder how many of these creatures were actually biologically created on purpose as weapons that we've read about, versus how many of them have accidentally become mutated. I get the impression the plant was actually an accident, judging from the paper we had read about it all that long ago. Ever since the accident, the plant has grown huge, for example. Okay, and I'm running out to the left. Yes. The only way to properly tilt this would be in the other direction. We need to get the exit to be on the left-hand side one more time. Uh-oh, this looks bad for us. I'm glad Chris doesn't panic about that and slowly back up and fall on the ground like he does when other zombies show up. I guess he's getting a little more reaction time. It's like Xenonauts, you know, you gotta practice reaction time enough to get any skill ups. It didn't, you know, never occurred to me that might be the way the game works with skill points and stuff like that. Poor Chris. His reaction is just so low. Oh, if I take this, we've got to come back here. We'll take it anyway. Okay, we've got to go back to our stash to make room for what's up ahead. I don't have any space. This is the good news, though, about killing the spider. I don't have to worry about it showing up through here again. Looks like the disease, the tyrant virus, also eliminates the corpse. once no one's looking at it. That's pretty effective to keep people, making them afraid. You don't actually know if you really killed it. If how many of them you've actually killed. Like, what was that one movie? 13th Warrior. Thankfully, the flamethrower just needs to be on one of those mounts for us to make more progress. Okay, so we don't need this survival knife. It's single use. Its single purpose was gone. I don't think we'll need the crank anymore. We can leave this with the other things we're never going to probably use. We'll put our... Where's our... Oh, our magnum isn't... Oh, our magnum is just a magnum. You used all the rounds in it. Let's do that at the moment. We have 2 blue items up ahead, those 2 blue herbs. Plus at least 1 more item in the other chamber. I don't want to leave the blue herbs here. We won't be coming back for them. And since I used a combo herb already, we're going to go pick that up on our way out. On our way back. There were shotgun shells behind the one boulder and a health spray behind the other, so... Who would put the items behind the boulder? What purpose does that serve? I don't know. That seems like a really weird place to put something. You set up that elaborate trap and you hide a health item behind it? Shotgun shells? Then again, Tim, you're talking about a game similar to, like, well, the series, Resident Evil 4, where all the villagers carried bullets but had no guns, which was really weird, or carried grenades and never used them. It's just gameplay. It's not supposed to make sense. Alright. Let's see what we uncovered. I love the music to this area. Like, these rooms, I definitely need to strip the music from the game. Oh, hello. Oh, okay. I remember this, because I just did it. Let's go ahead. Oh, my crank! You're kidding me! I'll be right back, everyone. I'm gonna cut this. Okay. Crank retrieved. And it's the right crank. Thank goodness. Alright, let's go ahead and use this to crank. Someone was very particular about how they wanted you to get whatever's behind this. Like, this seems pretty elaborate to me. And you'll note that we can push... Oh, Tim. We can push things. We can't pull things. I guess that makes sense in a way. It's easier to use your leg muscles. Depending. So yes, you are correct, viewer. We have to push that statue to where the wall juts out. That should be good. No, no, Chris. No, no, stop. And then push it on top of the object which rotates it. And then push it into the alcove. Like, what purpose does this serve? Why don't you just have a key? Like, a very special key and keep it locked. Why do you need this elaborate puzzle? Which all this does... Well, okay. So first off, how realistic is it that anyone would be able to push a pillar, a stone-looking pillar, without tipping it? There probably isn't a whole lot of people who could do this, so maybe Chris is perfect for the job. Because it doesn't look like the floor is greased or anything like that. Yeah, actually, maybe this is a good defense, because only like one person would ever be able to do this. Chris Redfield, and maybe Jill Valentine, if she was the person we were playing. I think you can keep pushing it, Tim. Oh no, maybe we can't. Maybe we couldn't do that. Let's see. Okay, I guess we can. Just don't push it too far this way, Tim. You're not going to get it back. Okay, there we go. Thankfully, we have mysterious room goblins, which will reset everything for us if we really mess it up. Hello. Shaft piece. Okay, and that's it for this room. Yep. It's like this entire cave system was just designed... This area was designed just as a big test to see if whoever went in here would survive. But then why the... If they're testing the biological weapons, what purpose do the traps serve? Like, they're just gonna kill us. They don't... Unless the hunters could set them off, but will the hunters be smart enough to activate the hexagonal crank? I'm just thinking of also how hilarious it would be if the boulder activated again and rolled toward us from the opposite side. That'd be hilarious. It's like UHF, that one movie with Weird Al Yankovic, where the boulder chases him all around the world. Oh, man. Sorry, I shouldn't be laughing at my jokes or my own musings. Okay. Now what? Been playing for 30 minutes, just about. We should keep going. A little bit longer, at least. Okay. Let's leave the crank here. I think we're probably done with it. We will get the shaft. Now, this is obviously 4, 2, 3, 1. In fact, I'm going to write that down. 4, 2, 3, 1. And to my knowledge, getting it lined up doesn't do anything for you. This is as far as I've gotten in my non-talking playlist. So, from here on out is hazy. Not blind, but hazy. So we'll plug this into the elevator room. Let's activate the way down. That last boulder makes me so nervous. Like, it's gonna spring out at me. I don't remember if it does or not. I think there's only 2 boulders you have to dodge. I don't hear a hunter. Love the creepy music here, too. Alright. Oh. Yes, yes, this is correct. A series of flashing buttons. Press 1. Which button will you press? We will press number 4. Which button will you press? 2. 3. 1. Surely nothing horrible, dangerous, and deadly is waiting down here. Surely not any more traps or hunters. It's gonna be filled with them, isn't it? Let's head on down. Oh, it's such a nice effect. I love the old loading screens. I think you can disable them if you so wish. Modern computers don't need to worry about loading times. It's not like this is loaded on a CD any longer. We have an item box here, but no save slot. Creepy. I just want to see what's out here, everyone. It's been forever since I've last been here. A ladder. Looks like there's a river. Can we actually step down there? Some old supplies. They're labeled waste materials. Oh, great. Toxic sludge or something. Well, actually, there's no biohazard symbols on it. Oh, that's funny, Tim. Since you're playing Biohazard, I think was the original name of the series. I don't know why they changed the name, actually, to Resident Evil. Like, Biohazard makes more sense. You're dealing with... It reminds me of, like, Gorky 17. Like, it's just mutants injected with this virus. A garbage compactor. There's a switch. Press it. I don't think I need to press it at the moment. Looks like we'll be pushing a crate onto that. I don't think this works like Dead Space, where you have to lead a horrible monster onto it, and that's the only way you kill it. Oh, it looks like we have to push something, probably some boxes, and they float down the river. I bet you that's what happens, and then we push one of them into the trash compactor to get an item that we need. I'm gonna take another healing item with us, everyone. I did grab the 2 blue herbs off screen, just as a heads up as well. I'll take both first aid sprays. We can just off screen me coming back here if I have too many items with me. Ooh, this is a clever looking door. Oh no. Some kind of mechanical hook. The hook is stuck inside the hole. Sorry, miss. Is this the way we came in? No, this is a different looking door. I love whoever put the pail here. You know, they're doing their duty to try to stop the place from flooding. You know, one drop at a time. Yep, it's been years, everyone. I do not remember this part at all. The boxes are labeled chemicals. I think you probably need to push this onto whatever this is, and then send it on its way. Good, we have more pails. You know, that's stopping the water. The magical pails are not overflowing. A device for transporting materials. Start it up. Goodbye, box. I'm gonna miss you. Gonna miss you, good old friend. Remember when we just met and I pushed you onto the elevator? Oh, it was so long ago now. There's something else here. Box of labeled chemicals. What else is here? Is there something else here? Sorry, you're gonna hear me clicking the button a lot as I rub our face against the wall, which is the proper way to do this. Really? There's nothing in here? How about in this? How about in this pan? The pail, the barrel. I'm glad you didn't say box. Oh, I don't see anything in here. The map says otherwise. I don't want to miss anything. I'll be right back, everyone. I'm gonna off-screen this. Oh, we can climb. Ooh, ooh. Hello. Flash grenade. Thought you could hide from us up here, and you did. You were going to. Yes, you'll take the magnum rounds. Although, I need something to deal with the mechanism out there. I suppose I could always just now... I'm recording? Yes. I suppose I could always just run back to the chest. Our treasure chest. Drop some more stuff off, and then come back. So if I was to do that, how am I leaving this place? We want to stick to the left. I can leave the handgun bullets in here. I don't particularly care about those. Useful against spiders. And zombies, obviously. You're being creepy. If you want to talk to us, just say something. Probably should tell her that she's not that scary if she stops thematically. Like, okay, I get it. It's part of your contract or something, but no, it's just not going to work. Okay, so I don't need all of the healing items with me. We can leave at least this behind. Let's see what it is that we pushed over here. Maybe we need whatever it is to get us through the door. Yeah, I have no idea how Chris gets this over the ridge. No clue. Just brute forces it over. Oh, there is no ridge. There's a bump, a hole. Right, and this game was before there were QuickTime events, so we don't have to worry about any of those happening, like reaching in to grab the thing from the trash compactor, only to have it activate on us. killed many enemies this day. Many enemies. But none as ferocious as the box. Who comes up with a lock that requires a flamethrower? What? What is this? It's like the... Alright, the shotgun I can understand from the upper floor, right? Because that was someone's treasure, and they really liked it mounted on that particular wall, no ifs, ands, or buts. But a flamethrower? Like, why would you need that to unlock a door? Like, and not carry it with you through the door? That seems so odd. That seems so odd. I'm gonna take more medical supplies with us, everyone. After all, we're gonna grab the other first aid spray. Alright, see if we can get past creepy girl. And you're gonna be in front of me whichever way I go. Oh, a switch. Hello. Switch. Oh, yes, of course. We needed to do that. That very important thing. You want to go straight ahead to the left. Oh, it's time! What? Oh God! No, Chris! Chris, what are you doing? Chris, what the heck are you doing? I know, let's turn around. That's a good idea. Get a better look at it. You're like, excuse me, miss, do you actually need some assistance? No, Chris, don't stop to help her. You know, some doors you have to actually click on the door thing. Other things you have to click on your inventory instead. How'd she get in here, actually? How did she get in here? Will we actually have a reason how she beat us into that area? I guess, arguably, she could have leaped down there, maybe, while we were busy with the, doing the boulder dash. Oh, yes! Chris and I are not the smartest tool in the shed. Oh, this is her place. This is her home. Well, she seems to like dolls. Haven't seen a room like this since Fatal Frame. Well, that was such a good series. The fire has died out, but it shows signs of use. Oh, can we light it again? It's not necessary. A huge collection of various kinds of dolls. They're all faded and worn. I won't lie, this is pretty awesome. She has a nice pad here. Oh, maybe it's her who lights all the candles in the house. That must be it. Sorry for walking in your circle of special stuff. The desk is cleared with old, beat-up dolls and used candles. Where's that door? Straight ahead this way. There's nothing else in here. No. No, there has to be something in here. Well, just the way down from what I can tell. I don't like that. I don't like that. We also have at least something in here, maybe. Oh, or up ahead. Oh. Is it the whole hallway? The whole hallway's flashing, plus the next chamber, so there might not be anything in this room. Alright, then. Actually, no. I'm going to check off screen, everyone. I'll be right back. Nope. If there's something in here, everyone, I can't find it. Let's move on. Snakes. River snakes. Dead river snakes. Probably didn't need to do that. But glad I did. No! Run away! Okay, we survived. This looks like a family photo. The mother and daughter seem to be pretty close. Ah, the other jewelry box we needed. You got the stone ring. A family picture and notes. There's something written on the back. November 10th, 1967. I can never pronounce this word. Prognator, virus administered. Jessica, administered virus type A. Plasmolizing of tissue during cell activation. Plasmolizing? Virus fusion negative. Action disposed. Oh, that was her mother. Lisa, administered virus type B. Plasmolizing of tissue during cell activation. Virus fusion, positive, but delayed fusion. Body modification, observed constant results. Status, continue protective observation. George, action terminated, November 30th, 1967. There's a journal left by someone. I feel dizzy after that shot they gave me. I don't see Mom. Where did they take her? She promised that we would escape together. Did she escape alone and leave me behind? A day later, I found Mom. We ate together. I was very happy. But she was a fake, not my real Mom. Same face, but different inside. Have to find Mom. Have to give face back to Mother. I got Mom's face back. Nobody can have my mom except me. I attach her face to me so she doesn't go away. Because Mom's sad when I meet her without her face. She's degrading as she goes on. From inside box scent of mommy. Maybe true mother there. Stone box hard. It hurt. Steel rope in the way. Can't see mother because 4 stones. A crypt or tomb. Her mother is buried within it, I would imagine. Darn it, I'm missing something. The bed is still warm. We could shoot those serpents again. Oh, we're not quite done, Tim. You didn't have to do that. You were leaving the chamber. Well, we showed him who's boss. Yeah, that's for sure. Oh, and I guess in case you were actually hit, they give you a blue herb here. That's really nice of them. Oh, I don't intend on coming back. We'll grab these. Oh, I wonder if this leads back up to the outside shed. I bet you it does. It does. Well, this explains how she gets in there then. Well done, developers. Well done indeed. I think we can do that. Stone and metal object. An emblem is carved on the octagonal object. We'll leave this in here at the moment. My plan is to get back to the mansion and save the game in the one save room where I was attacked by those two hunters when we first entered it a long time ago. Re-entering it from the residence. Isn't she out here, Tim? I think she is. Oh, that zombie's still out here. Good thing you didn't kill it last time. It was like this outside today, everyone. A gray, foggy, windy, rainy, but no zombies, unfortunately. We don't need to kill it. Naked zombies. I don't want to interrupt them. They can have all the fun they want out there by the crypts. Guess one of them spending the night at the other one's house, as it were. I wonder if you reset the weather vanes, if the gate's actually locked from the other side, you can't beat the game. Like, if you just lock it again, can you even interact with these? Oh, you can't even interact with them again. Okay, well, so much for that. I believe we need this now. which will lock that door. But we're never coming back there again. Well, with this Chris. And now, we'll visit our safe room and call it quits there. Thank you for watching, everyone. This was fun. Almost died. Twice. Once to the hunters and once to her. Lisa, I guess we should call her by her name. We're pretty intimate with each other now. You know, she's reached out to slam her fists into our face several times. You know, she's difficult, you know, to get used to. You know, she has her quirks and mannerisms, but, you know, I'm sure you can get along with her nicely. Just gotta, you know, get to know her a little bit first. To be fair, we are carrying a gun. Maybe she's not a fan of guns. Okay, that's enough of that, Tim. All right, everyone. Well, thank you guys for watching. This was awesome. We're gonna call it quits here. I think maybe the next video might be the last one. I think I'm very close to the end of the game. So, well, I'll stop here. We're gonna go ahead and grab us this. And I will thank you all again for watching, and I will see everyone in the next one. Take care, everyone.